Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Stephan Labosier, aka Stephan Speaks, back today with another video. Dating advice, relationship advice, you name it, dating tips, whatever, life talk. We're going to discuss it. Before I get started into today's topic, please be sure, as always, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and I want you to vote, as always. Today's vote is, do you agree with Steve Harvey's 90-day rule? Yes or no? Vote below in the comments. Do you believe in Steve Harvey's 90-day rule? Do you think women should implement that? Now, that's what we're talking about today. Now, I know this is kind of an old subject matter, but it was brought up to me recently, asking me how did I feel about the 90-day rule? Should women wait that long? And so I figured, you know what? I'm going to do a video, and we're going to discuss this. Now, before I get into specifically about the 90-day rule, let me give this disclaimer. I do think that what is best is for us to wait till marriage. I cannot call myself a man of God and not encourage that principle, that biblical principle of waiting till marriage. I do think that if people could wait, that would be the best thing. I know there's people who would argue against it, and I promise you I will do a video about waiting, the benefits, the downfalls, whatever. But I will say that I do believe that is the best course of action for everyone. However, with that said, I completely understand the reality that most people are not waiting till marriage. And so this is not, I ain't judging, I'm not looking down, because I've slipped up many times in my life before. And so we're going to talk about this within the context of not waiting till marriage. So if anyone says, oh, you should be just telling them to wait till marriage, I get that. But I want to discuss this because if people are not waiting, I still want to give you advice within that dynamic. All right. With that said, my view on the 90-day rule, Steve Harvey's 90-day rule, I like the premise of it. All right. I like the premise of giving yourself time to evaluate what's really going on here. Should you be dealing with this man? Should you move forward? The reality is that so many people jump into bed way too fast with someone. And for many, it clouds their judgment, number one. So their ability to really see what's going on, if we have a genuine connection, is clouded by getting sexually involved too soon. A lot of people are still dealing with someone right now or have dealt with someone longer than they should because of sex. Plain and simple. So getting intimate way too soon has a lot of pitfalls. So I think waiting, if it is 90 days for you, again, the premise of it is good. However, in the general sense of it having to be 90 days, that I don't necessarily agree with. All right. Giving yourself a specific time frame doesn't really answer or solve the real underlying issues of being intimate way too soon. So, for example, if you say I'm going to wait 90 days, but in 90 days, you've been dating this guy, and let's say y'all been out 3 times and you guys talk every so often, that may not have been enough time to make sure you guys want the same things, you guys share values, you guys are genuinely interested and have a connection with each other. So if you have not truly answered those questions within the 90 days, then the 90 days is too soon still. It still isn't time to move forward. All right. However, if someone else, again, within the context of not waiting till marriage, if someone else is dating a guy, and let's say in 2 weeks, you guys have been talking consistently, you've gone out multiple times, you've dived deeper into each other, like those two individuals may know each other better in 2 weeks than someone else knew someone else in 90 days. All right. And in those 2 weeks, you guys may have already confirmed that you guys want a serious relationship with each other. You guys are on the same page. So in that sense, time does not dictate the quality of the relationship. Time does not dictate whether you will know who this person is. It's about communication. It's about asking the deeper questions. It's about trusting your spirit, your intuition, making sure you should even be entertaining this individual. That's what needs to be addressed and accomplished before you move forward. But here is the grand rule that I give women, once again, who are not trying to wait till marriage, who are going to have intimacy within, the dating dynamic, what I always tell women is, do not be intimate until you are comfortable with what's going to happen next. What I mean by that is this. Many women are waiting, or when they finally decide to jump into bed with this man, they're doing so with the belief or the hope or desire that this is going to now get them a relationship, or this is going to make this man like her more, or this is somehow going to solidify things, or whatever, keep him around, whatever the case may be. And so then when they have that intimate moment and the next day he doesn't call, now you feel some kind of way. Or a week after, he's gone. Or it turns out, okay, maybe the intimacy wasn't even that great, and now it's like he's like, I'm out. I'm not going to do this anymore. Either way, you are now devastated. You are now possibly damaged because you got intimate for those reasons. If you're going to be intimate, do it because you are completely comfortable. Do it because you are completely okay that even if this goes left, I'm good because I did what I wanted to do. I was okay with it. I was comfortable. I was ready. If that's the case, 2 weeks, 90 days, 6 months, whatever, you are a grown adult. That is your choice. But do not do it with the thought that somehow this is going to make this man like you or commit to you or any of those things. If you're looking for that kind of result from being intimate with him, then that is the wrong approach. So ultimately, listen, I do think that the longer you can wait, the better. Again, you got to give yourself time to evaluate this person, to make sure there's a connection there, to make sure you can just not get emotionally or caught up with someone who you don't belong with. All right. And intimacy accelerates attachment for many people, for most situations, unless it's just plain bad, then it might accelerate detachment. But other than that, it can accelerate the attachment and unhealthy attachment to that individual. So I do believe when Steve Harvey says wait 90 days, the premise is right. Waiting is good. Giving yourself some time is good, but it's less about the time and it's more about doing the work, doing your due diligence. And if you've done that and you've accomplished that and you know that we are on the same page, or again, you have gotten to a place where you are truly comfortable, then that is your choice. So I hope that sheds some light on how I view this whole 90-day rule. Again, subscribe, like the video, share the video, vote below. Do you agree with the 90-day rule? You are a grown adult, but I'm going to say one more time. I do believe genuinely when I say this, even though I know we're not perfect and many of us will fall short, I do believe waiting till marriage is best. And I plan on doing a video to expand on that and break it down for you. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. A lot of women have experienced a good man. I repeat, a lot of women have experienced a good man. Now, don't go shaking your head. Don't go throwing your hands in the air. Don't switch to another video.